to Game Design Breakdown. If you're here, odds are you want to make a video game of your own. Fantastic! Welcome to a group of individuals that want to express their creativity and better the human race. But before you dive headfirst into making a video game, maybe you should ask yourself a simple yet complex question. Why do people play video games?
Gamers have spent countless hours collecting coins, saving princesses, slaying monsters, and gaining XP. To non-gamers, the act of playing video games is often perceived as being lazy and a waste of time. This is something I know from personal experience, as I was often told that playing video games had a negative impact on people and the world around me. However, to their disbelief, what if playing a video game went deeper than just, well, playing a video game? There is something truly magical about gaming experiences that keep people coming back for more. As you are designing a game of your own, there is a key question you need to ask yourself. What is it about video games that make people want to play them? In my experience, it comes down to 4 different components. The first of these is the sense of accomplishment. Remember when you beat the high score on a game after playing it hours upon hours? How about when you set your sights on a platinum trophy and finally achieved it? When all your hard work came into fruition, there is no doubt that you felt amazingly euphoric. Playing video games can give you a proud feeling that you've done something difficult and worthwhile. This is not just limited to conquering a game and unlocking everything that the game has to offer. Instead, it's the little things that give the player a sense of accomplishment we so desperately crave. At the time of me writing this, my wife is on a Skyrim kick. She has set her sights on reaching a certain level on multiple of the sub-levels, such as enchanting and smithing. She has set a goal for her character to reach, and it's her drive to accomplish said goal that keeps her playing day after day. That is just one example, but there are many things in a game that make us feel like we've done something great. It's the unstoppable kill streak that you obtain, the incredible stunt that you perform, the ginormous structure that you build, and the unbelievable upset that you pull. It's moments like these that reward you with feeling like you've accomplished the impossible. The next component is escapism. Life can be tough sometimes, and we all have our hardships to overcome. Video games, for some, are a great way to escape real life's troubles, even if it's for half an hour. When I was younger, I had a friend whose brother tragically passed away. Since our individual families were such close friends, we let them borrow many of our games, just as a simple gesture to help them cope with their painful loss. This is also something that I experienced firsthand when my father suddenly passed away from a heart attack days before one of the jolliest holidays of the year back in 2011. Video games were a way to temporarily escape this new reality. As the stress in life starts to build up, players use video games as something to help them unwind, relax, and find a distraction from the unpleasant situations, such as a long day of work or the passing of a loved one. Video games have the unique ability to comfort players and make them feel like everything in the world is going to be just fine. The third component is fantasizing. Deep down in every person, there is a desire to be something or be someone. And I truly believe that everyone is destined for greatness if they just keep focused and work hard at it. It's the thrill of the adventure that we don't get in our daily lives that motivate us to live it out in a game. We want to be like Nathan Drake, jumping from cliffside to cliffside, risking our life for some crazy treasure. Or like Ezio Auditore, sneaking behind someone only to thrust a hidden blade in their back and then running away after getting caught. We all want to be heroes and live a life full of fun and adventure. I can think of many times that I would pretend to be a Halo Spartan with my brother and cousin during the holidays. We would imagine that we were in the Halo universe gunning down the Covenant. Gamers can get lost in the world that developers have created for them. Think about it. Whenever you play a game, don't you wish that you could go there? I know I would love more than anything to wake up every day in Hyrule. Now with all the games that offer character creation, it is just another way to make players feel like they are not just playing the game, but they are in it as well. The fourth and last component is nostalgia. Do you remember the first game you played? Odds are that game holds a very special place in your heart, whether it is an amazing game or complete garbage. Sonic R is a great example. It is generally noted as one of the worst Sonic games to grace this planet, but I played it a ton growing up. Because of that, the game is very special to me, and I know all the words to all the songs by heart. A reason players play games is to remember the happy times they once had. Back in the days of the Super Nintendo and N64, my family would gather around the TV, whip out the guidebook, and work together as a family to beat the game. To this day, I like playing games because it reminds me of the good times we had as a family that was honestly full of problems. Even playing with friends reminds me of the days I would attend LAN parties for the original Halo. Popular games like Shovel Knight have captivated gamers because the game legitimately looks and feels like a game straight out of the 80s. They have successfully created a game that thrives on the nostalgia of the NES days. Games provide something that can't be offered on a day-to-day basis. They help us achieve new heights, escape life's struggles, feel like we're somewhere we belong, and take us back to the pleasant times. As you're going forward designing your own game, it is really important to ask the question, why do people play games? In order to know how to captivate gamers from every corner of the world, one must understand why people want to play games in the first place. Once you grasp this, you are one step closer to mastering true game design. Thanks for watching.
Looks like you've made it to the end of the video. Nice work! If you liked the video, don't forget to hit subscribe to see awesome gaming-related content. I also want to give a shout out to my brother Matt for making the opening song for the video, as well as my friend Joshua for being the script editor. If you want to check out some of their work, I'll drop some links in the description below. I highly recommend that you go check them out. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye!